we're back. B2B, episode 2. Two. And what is this called?
Young and Dumb.
Young and Dumb. Moments in our life that we have grown from.
Mm-hmm.
That we obviously still talk about to this day. Because it's just funny to reminisce sometimes and realize the things we've done. And
oh my God. Yeah.
Not all things are good. Obviously, there's always, bad with good. But we figured we'd just share some things that we've experienced and put ourselves through to maybe try and help you out a little bit, I guess, in healing or dealing with it or whatever, or if you can relate to, which I'm sure a lot of people probably can.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Because, it's just mistakes in life that we learn from and everything and still laugh about. So, good stuff. What do you want to start with?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think back to what's like the first stupid thing we did.
I feel like dealing with boys.
Oh, okay.
I guess would be a good one.
Sneaking out to go see boys.
Yeah, sneaking out and going to see boys.
Good times.
Thinking that boys were our whole lives back then. Like, we needed them. We needed them.
It's funny to laugh about now.
Obviously, that's not the case.
No, they need us.
Young love. Having them treat us the way we thought was right, even though it wasn't.
No, because I feel like at that age, we would have just done it. We were just doing anything, like, they wanted us to do. We were, like, fucking puppy dogs.
Yeah.
Like, they say jump, we're like, how high?
Yeah. That is true.
Now I'm like...
I'm good.
I dare my man to talk to me like that. No, I'm just kidding. I'll put him in his place.
Yeah, no. We definitely went through the ringer with boys and, trying to develop what we thought were relationships and weren't, and like Brittany said, kind of being walked all over, and now knowing, obviously, from now being 32, that what the hell were we thinking?
Well, we can like talk more into the sneaking out aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like spending the night at each other's houses, and then like I lived in town, so of course going to meet up with people to walk in town was not a problem. You just name a time and a place. But it's also funny because we had cell phones, but it was like minute phones back then.
Yep.
And it's not like today, obviously, and iPhones and like people knowing where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't have minutes, like, you better hope you send that text and, like,
real
they
quick
were coming at that time, because if not...
That was...
Yeah.
You were done. You were done.
It's funny to think about that. Or even, like, before I even had a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Just being like, okay, we'll meet at this place this time.
And then it was just a sure thing that everyone would go, and, that would be it.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out Walmart parking lots, because What's the coolest thing to do when you're in town?
Going to fucking the city for food at 2 a.m.
Yep.
Good times. Not even being 18 yet. Hanging with older boys. Not even being 18 yet.
Just
doing
God. It all. Not caring one bit.
But we can also go into that even more too with boys that fucking turned on us and then we made, concoctions to throw in their car.
You gotta have a little rage here and there. You gotta have a little bit, of I'll get you back.
Revenge.
Karma. Yes. Insta karma. I'd say also, other dumb things we have done is give each other tattoos. With the good old, ink pen and needle.
Indian ink.
Indian ink, yeah. Indian ink. Well, we use like lead from a pen too. Like we're just out there. We wanted tattoos. We weren't 16 and we're 18.
Ice cubes to numb.
And we just went for it.
Sewing needle and Indian ink. That's all you need.
Yep. That's basically it.
Don't do this at home.
No.
No. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend.
Don't recommend.
No.
But now we're, covered in tattoos. So we started something good,
I still have
feet in there. I
still have mine though that you gave me. You covered yours up.
I have mine.
Well, on your leg, right?
Yeah.
I meant the one on your wrist.
Oh yeah, I covered. That was my first tattoo. I covered that up. But yeah, that's
My doctor thought I had a tattoo removed because of how it looks. I was just like, yeah, we'll go with that. It was removed. It was lasered off.
It was.
Yeah.
Around the same price as Indian ink.
Yeah, okay. Thousands of dollars to have it lasered off. Versus what? A whole whopping maybe $10 for the whole fucking...
Seriously.
Shit for it. The ice cubes are free. Get them from the fridge. Sewing needle actually was free. Get that from anywhere around the house. If you have parents like us.
A sewing kit or some shit that,
Yeah.
We got that from.
And then we just had to get the Indian ink, and that wasn't a problem.
Would I do that again now? No, but obviously we get professional tattoos done. So,
yeah.
Pain wasn't an issue with that for us.
Did you say pain or pain?
Pain.
Oh.
Pain with doing that to each other.
No, we didn't care. We were just like, give us the ink.
Wanted to be rebels.
We were like...
How would you describe us?
Good. People thought we were goody two-shoes, but we weren't. Like...
As far as they knew.
Yes, exactly. Like, we were good on the outside. Like, we didn't get in trouble.
But we were also rebellious.
Because of living that life of being like, oh, you're good. You don't do this. I bet you wouldn't do that. Da-da-da-da-da. Of course, the peer pressure.
Yeah, just pressures. You're a teenager.
So we're like, you don't know us. You don't know that we sneak out and go hang out at CBS parking lot at 2 a.m. with boys when it's past curfew.
Way past curfew.
Because, like, I don't know where you guys are from, but we have a curfew. Teenagers under 18. Well, if you're driving and you're 16, you can't be out past 11 on the roads. And I think curfew's like 10 if you're 10 or 11. Like, to be walking around and shit if you're a teen.
That's why it was always cool to
Even
be
the mall had curfew.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Because of all the fights that would always happen.
That too, like getting dropped off at the mall, knowing that you're going to meet boys there.
then walking across, like, we're like, oh, we're going to the mall for a couple of hours, and then we walk across the street to the movie theater, go see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then be like, okay, pick us up at this time, we'll meet you here.
Yeah.
Because didn't have cell phones.
Didn't have a license.
No, that was before.
Good old
Before I
Coventry
was
Mall.
16.
Mm-hmm. Good old Coventry. If you know, you know. Anywhere in B-Town, you know.
Oh, God, why are you giving it away? She just disclosed classified information.
Dun, dun, dun.
You blew our cover now. Fuck.
It's alright. It's alright.
I'm going to my turtle shell.
Also, different, like, rebellious things. I still see... Oh. Don't cry. Don't cry. Also, to...
What?
Stealing.
What?
Stealing.
Oh, stealing. Oh, God. Okay. Don't recommend.
Don't recommend. It wasn't... I
don't
think it's
even
more
know
of, like,
why.
the thrill of it, but it wasn't anything to us. Like, it never... something that we stuck with or anything. It was just, like, one of those things that,
honestly, afterwards, I always felt guilty.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to.
I know. Well,
but it never...
don't.
We never... Yeah, but
people
we never...
don't, though. But, like, I was like...
We probably did it, like, maybe once or twice, and then that was it. We never...
Well, we had a friend that did it all the time.
Yes.
And actually got arrested for doing it. And, like, once again, the peer pressure.
Yeah, like, you know the, like, the tags that are on the clothing?
Oh, yeah,
they have to, like, take off.
Or it's, like, the ink explodes or whatever if you break it.
She would just bring scissors, and she would just cut it off the shirt or whatever, and then have a big hole in the shirt from where it was. But then would just roll it up, and, like, whatever. Teach his own. Don't steal, kids.
But anyway, yeah.
It's not cool.
Peer pressure, once again, plays into that.
But that didn't, that 100% did not interest us whatsoever.
Going into fucking dressing rooms, like, putting clothes in our bag. But even prior to that, like, I never did this, but she would put the clothes on and then put her clothes on over top.
Yeah, it's never something that stuck with us, obviously, and never something that we ever did after that. That's just not for us. It was just, once again, like we said, young and dumb, and learning from those experiences. And, you know, it's a shame that people try and still go that route, and it's like, you truly ruin your life doing that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just like anything else in life, trust isn't there, kind of done for. So that would be that. I'd say calling at a school. There was a point that
well, first, hold on, backtrack. We got to go back to neighbors giving us alcohol when we were underage. I didn't say who, what, where, when, why. People.
Well, then go back to, because we didn't even do it yet, drinking.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because that's what happened for us to call each other out of school.
Yeah. We drank underage.
We're giving Jello shots.
And daiquiris, and the next day we decided to call each other out of school, which
backfired
for some
on
reason
us.
We couldn't even find a number for our school.
This
I
is
don't know how.
I don't know how either. Was this Google? Yeah, I think we did have a phone book.
Yeah, I think we were looking at a phone book.
Wow, that makes me feel really old because, like, I mean, yeah, we're in our 30s. We're not that old, but god damn, that makes me feel old. And
we thought we found the right one. Clearly we didn't, because I got a phone call, because at the time I was staying with her. I got a phone call, and my mom was like, Isabel, you didn't go to school today? Like, and I just kind of said my asthma was acting up, so I wasn't breathing well. God. But it's because we called the wrong school, apparently, and office or whatever. And you know how they get that automated message like, oh, your daughter, blah, 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 was not in school today.
Yeah.
Absent, and whatever. So.
Has a unexcused absence or whatever.
Yeah.
Aye.
So.
Good times.
But there was a lot of underage drinking.
Yeah, when your parents would go away.
Damn, you're just dishing it out. Well,
we can edit it. We can edit the video. Okay. And you want to talk about dishing out? You're the one that threw our town and mall under the block. I didn't tell people where we're.
There's so many coming.
No. Yeah. Okay. You even said the town. I'm not even going to repeat it.
Okay.
But you're even like, town. And I'm like, oh, okay.
There's a lot of underage drinking.
How else would we do it? Nobody's going to know. You really think your mom's going to watch us?
Mom's going to ground me after this. Okay,
hello,
let's be
Debbie.
Real. Oh, my sweet Lord.
If people know who you are, they know who your mom is. Just like if people know who I am, they know who my dad is.
But yeah, there's a lot of underage drinking and mistakes with that.
We used to go pick up, well, I shouldn't say we. I used to go and drive and pick our boyfriends up.
Your boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Not yours, but friends.
I was always a third wheel.
Oh, that is not true. No, there were times I was the third wheel.
For like a minute. Listen, I don't care. It is what
it's
it is.
Stupid.
Clearly, they're ex-boyfriends, young and dumb. They don't mean shit now.
They don't mean shit now.
But yeah. I think too, like, I won't go too hard into my personal stuff, just because that can be another video, but I will say from doing the drinking and what's not, that became as a crutch for me personally, with growing up and having to deal with stresses and stuff like that. So that was,
I was gonna say, going back to that too, we could even go being young and dumb, the fucking chat rooms.
Okay, don't go too deep. But we used to do, okay, this is going to show
that
our age too.
That could be a whole nother
Hold up. Okay, hold up.
I just thought of that. It just popped in my head.
This is going to show our age hardcore, since even though we already said it. And if you know us, you already know how old we are. AOL chat rooms.
AIM instant message. Hell
that's
yeah.
What it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That was.
Oh my god.
Talked to a lot of interesting.
Not only that though, but then MySpace came out.
Yes, MySpace, and everything. That was another interesting factor of Young and Dumb.
What a time to be alive.
But yeah, those chat rooms.
Yo, let me tell you though, MySpace, code in your page, that was the shit. Yeah,
putting music on there.
Your music, your wallpaper.
Graphics,
someone pissed you off, guess what? You getting off my top 8 now.
Yeah, the friends list. You
Goodbye,
be moving
bitch.
that stuff. When you're young and dumb, you be moving.
Get Tom out of here. Nobody wants
there.
Tom.
Oh yeah,
Tom was always your friend.
Yeah. But yeah, that's funny. That's funny you brought that up. That's crazy. That
I know.
I was back.
I know, because I was thinking about the shit that we used to do, and like obviously
sometimes it's just like I'll forget it just because it's like not irrelevant at all.
No, exactly. Well, and it was just such a silly like thing now that you look back.
To do. Very, very stupid
that
thing.
Now that you look back on.
Yeah, you need to know who you're talking to always.
It could be like some fucking creep, like now to think about it, like
probably a lot
we
of creepers.
Didn't care. We thought we were talking to like these teenage boys, like on anyway. Yeah, now to think about it now, like, because it's so funny. I literally in private. Well, obviously I don't have Facebook or anything.
Yeah,
and
no,
then,
she
like,
doesn't. She just has Instagram.
the pages that I do have, I'm completely private on. Like, I
Yeah.
need to know you to accept your friend request. And it's so funny because, like, 16-year-old me, I would have been like, hey,
yeah.
holla at me, text me. Like, I used to, when I did have Facebook, posting my stupid status, text me.
Or did you
I'm
see I
bored.
changed my background, or just sending out,
or like comment on my page, I redid it.
Yep.
Stupid
stuff.
It's stupid.
Estupido. Yeah, that was crazy. That took me back.
You're welcome.
You just kind of block things out that you did, because sometimes it wasn't. It's like traumatizing.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of the stuff that we have did, but it's okay.
Well, and I was gonna say not only that, but like back to fucking drinking. Like when you're young and like obviously not 21 yet, you can't control your alcohol like how you can when you get older, or like you think you can, but like it's crazy to think of how I used to be back then when I was drunk versus how I am now. Yeah. Like I was like a fucking depressed, sad drunk. Now I'm the happy, like, life of the party drunk. I mean, I don't, like, it's not like I'm drinking and getting drunk often, but when I do, like, it's just so silly. Like when I got stupid drunk and you slapped me across the face. Focus!
You know, we had our moments of not
getting
along and stuff like that. But you gotta keep them alive. Pin strong.
Yeah, your pin was fucking strong. I was in the shower. Bam! Fucking wet and all. Focus. Ay.
Oh, shit.
When I got my license at 16, I was the only one in our friend group that had a car and a license. So I was in charge of picking everybody up.
High rollers, okay?
I would not, listen, nuh-uh. I was not a high roller. You're the one with the big-ass house and the cha-ching.
Act like it's mine.
I know. It was your parent. I just being. What was I going to say with that? Oh, so yeah, having to pick everybody up. And then just, like, being stupid at that age, blaring music, hanging out the fucking window.
Oh, yeah, we were driving, she was driving her dad's truck, like.
Yeah, because I didn't have a car. My car took a crap.
And we were just driving around. I don't remember, it was nighttime. I don't remember what or whatever. But we were in the truck with, like, a couple of us, and then I was, like, sitting on the window.
Sitting
and
with her butt,
she did, like, a turn or whatever, and then one friend, like, pushed into me. I almost fell out. Other than that was the scariest moment of my life. Well, one of them. But looking back is freaking hilarious.
And then you want to know what's really funny too? I think about the time we were in your development and we dropped one of our friends off in the other development, a couple over. Yeah. And then I let you drive my car. And you had never driven before, and you're like, okay. And this bitch almost drove us into the stop sign. Oh my God, I was scared. And I was like, if she crashes my car, oh my God. Yeah.
Feel for
it. A little heavy on the foot.
Extra.
Extra. Ay. That was fun times.
Definitely good times.
Also, I don't know, like, where you guys are from or anything, but actually, if you live in the United States, I'm pretty sure it's, like, with every state, when you have a junior license, so, like, you're not 18 yet, you can't drive out of state. You have to stay in your state, and, of course, you have curfew. You can't be out past 11 or whatever on a junior license. So there was this big concert happening with a bunch of people and artists, like the radio station was throwing, and we were like, we're in there, like we are going, like without a doubt, like Black Eyed Peas, 303, All American Rejects. We're like, we're fucking in there. So don't you know, we got tickets with two of our other friends. We had to leave school early,
so we wrote notes for ourselves. My note, I guess, was a little too complicated because it said rehab. So they didn't know what form to give me. So then they had to call my house, and then I got caught
So we had to wait. We ended up waiting anyway until school was over, and we're like, let's go. We are leaving. So then we drove out of state to go to this concert. And we get there, and two of us were sitting in one section, and two of us were sitting in the other section. Yeah. I remember we were split because we didn't get tickets at the same time.
Yeah.
And I just remember I was walking to my seat, and my phone is blowing up, and my mom was there, and she saw me. And my parents, like, my mom was bitter at the time because my dad had just gotten custody. And so she was like, does your father know you're out of state? And I know where you are. I see you. Of course, I didn't answer my phone. She left me a message. And she kept blowing me up. So I finally, like, walked out, like, away from the music. I mean, of course, it was still loud as shit.
I remember you texting me, too.
Yeah, and I walked to the and I walked to the porta potties. And I'm like, oh, my God, it's still so loud. And I answered the phone, and I was like, no, I'm not there. Like, da-da-da. And then she's like, I'm telling your father. So then my dad called me, and I'm like, fuck, I have to answer this. So luckily, like, my dad's pretty hard of hearing. So, like, I don't know if he didn't hear the music or, like, I just was able to muffle it out enough. But he was like, if I drive to Izzy's house right now, your car's going to be there. And, of course, I'm like, yeah, go ahead and drive there. Because
he never was going to.
No, exactly. And in my head, I'm like, I'm telling you to drive there. So, like, if I'm telling you to drive there, obviously my car is there.
He knows this.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah, I didn't lie to my dad, although I did then. But that's besides the point. So, yeah, it ended up being in our favor that, like, my mom thought she could catch us. Mm-hmm. And she did see me there. She wasn't bluffing. But, like, I was bluffing her that, nah, we weren't there. Mm-hmm. And my dad never drove to your house and never even found out.
And we enjoyed the concert, and it was a good time.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That was back in, oh my gosh, if we were 16 at the time, that was back in, 2008? Shit. Yeah, that was like 2008 when we went to that. It would have been like either 2008 or 2009.
I think we graduated in 2010.
Yeah. I'm saying it would have been 2008 or 2009 because I got my license in 2008 when I was 16.
Oh, okay.
So, not that it matters, but...
Man, oh man.
I know, that's funny.
Flashbacks.
That's funny.
But, no, we're just sharing some...
Experiences.
Because obviously, looking back at all this...
I would have done shit over. I mean, of course, like, I still would have had some experiences because, not gonna lie, like, even though we were sneaking out to go see boys, it's not like we did do things with them, but not like we weren't whores or whatever. I'm talking about, like, kissing or, like, a little feel over the pants or whatever. Like, it wasn't like we were going out and getting fucked. But I just mean, like, sitting in the parking lot and stuff and hanging out with our friends, like, I don't know, being the cool kids. I would do that again.
There's a lot of pressures in life, especially when you're young. And
I just keep it real. Like, I don't care. I have no filter, so I just say what feels right. And I would take things back that I did at that age.
None of it was worth it. That's what I'm trying to say. None of it was worth it, 100%. None of those, of course, we've probably grown.
Real quick, though, back to sneaking out, too. But... Not only that, but when we would stay at my house, I had a fucking little sister that would always be like, I'm waking mom up. I'm going to tell on you that you guys are sneaking out. And I finally just got to the point, I'm like, okay. I don't care. Go ahead and tell her. Like, wake her up and tell her. Did she ever? No. Of course, it was always a threat. But... You didn't have a little sibling. I had the little sibling.
I was a little sibling.
That we had to worry about all the time. Mm-hmm. Or I'll never forget her. You weren't there at the time, but me and my friends were smoking weed in my room. And she came beating on my door and said she was going to call the cops on us. And I was like, go ahead. Ay.
A batch says go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, please do the honors. Like, go ahead and call the cops. I'm not disturbing the peace. Like, okay, yes, am I doing something illegal by smoking weed? Yeah, but, like, I'm in my house, in my bedroom. Aye.
Young and Dumb. If you can relate to any of these experiences, maybe not so like right to the T, but any things that were like rebellious or because of peer pressure, you can comment down below. Or if you have any questions or anything of that sort, you can comment down below or anything and we can answer them for you. Like Brittany Bachirou has said, we are open books.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just feel like with talking about all this stuff at the end, it was so fucking stupid. So stupid. We honestly could have really hurt somebody, hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
Honestly, anymore. Like, us right now, safety is everything. But
yes.
As long as one of us knew, like,
the limit. I must say, though, even though we, like, were, like, I had my license or whatever, we never drank and drove.
We didn't. Yeah, we
never. Like, that
young
was
and
never...
dumb, but like you were about to say, we knew our limits.
Yes, and we knew at 16, like, one, we're taking a risk by drinking at 16.
Yes.
And I already have a junior license, like, can't be on the road past 11. So, no, it was, like, wherever we were staying there. You were it for the night. That was that.
Yeah,
if you got picked up, you were spending the night. You weren't getting dropped off till the next day.
Yeah.
If you needed a ride, somebody better come and pick your ass up because ain't nobody here taking you home.
Yeah, no, we would take the keys and stuff like that. Like, we wouldn't. There would be.
So we were like, we were dumb, but we were
dumb and smart. Yeah,
we were smart, dumb.
Yeah,
if that could be a thing. Yeah, I was just gonna say, oh my god. I'm like, if that's even a thing.
Yeah,
damn it, you took the words right out of my mouth.
You know, let's just slide out. But yeah. None of it's worth it, but it's just funny to look back and, you know, and obviously seeing how we are today as individuals, and sometimes we'll think about like, damn, what if we were to do that now? I wouldn't. I would never do any of the shit that not any of it.
Well, now it's not even like now, of course,
well,
like
it's not the thrill of it anymore.
I was gonna say because
we're allowed
sneaking out, like
to drink.
At 32 years old, let me sneak out of my house. Like
if you're sneaking out now, obviously you must be cheating or something.
Yeah,
and you're
clearly
already over.
Something is going on. Like if you are in a relationship, or and
you're doing that stuff, then okay.
Or you living with a pimp or something that you sneak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just a thrill. It was the thrill of it, and, you know, obviously...
that dopamine rush for the, 2 minutes of it, and then...
it was done. Then it was lame. People still say that. Am I showing my age is lame?
I don't know.
It was lame. You know, you had your moment.
I don't know what the equivalent of lame would be in today's world.
Or parties or
I'm not
whatever.
A TikToker,
but then when you're there and you're drinking and stuff like that, and it's just like... okay, what are we doing next?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? But, yeah, it was an interesting teenage...
yeah. But anyway, we're just rambling now, guys.
Yeah, we're rambling. But I think we'll cut it. Yep, we'll cut it because we've kind of fucking spilled out everything.
I know.
And
not everything, but a lot of shit. There's still a lot more.
Parents don't know. There probably a lot of people don't know. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
We're adults now. We're still alive. We're still okay, and that's what matters. Not saying go and do it, but that's what matters.
Don't do it.
We've
don't do it. One of us goes in, and we all go and do it.
But thank you for listening. And
if you made it this far, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, because
I know how we be when we be rambling.
Seriously.
Like, shut the fuck up.
But episode 2, Young and Dumb, is done.
In the books, B2B, over and out.
Peace.